I voted 2018 Ontario election. Any each way, my vote shall and will be counted. Did you vote? Good for you. If you did not vote, tough luck. Your cries will be in a wilderness. A wake-up call. Next election or any election, make sure you vote for your vote to be counted for inclusivity. Welcome to Dr. Kokofele's Organic Beef, or better say Blue Beef, on ONH 365, Our Story, Not This Story. Decision 2018, Ontario Blue City under Doug Ford, for the people. It came as no surprise, as projections have indicated that Doug Ford was going to march into the premiership office 2018 election. And it came to pass yesterday very early as results started coming in. I went to vote without a voting registration. I produced my driver's license, and everything went accordingly. Very orderly, very friendly, and very respectful. We hope the global African nations will pick a lesson on how elections should go. But let us deal with the matters. Doug Ford, we want to say congratulations to Premier-elect Doug Ford. We hope he stands to his principles of Doug Ford, for the people. We want to say thanks to Catherine Wynne for her journey as a woman premier, a very efficient one. Unfortunately, policies got blinded in a way. Congratulations to Andrea Howard, the NDP, now official opposition leader, for doubling her seats from 20 to about 40. But more importantly, congratulations to a groundbreaking win for the Green Party leader out in Guelph, the agricultural hub and center for environmental issue, for taking a seat. And to all the losers of the Liberal Party, it is time to sit and rethink and regroup for yourself. As we congratulate Premier-elect Doug Ford, it did not come much as a surprise to yours truly. My critical beef have always been that he will win because of voter empathy, especially among youths, whose stakes are so high in every election, but are still in denial of the importance of voting and for their votes to be counted. Also, very importantly, the uncharacteristic voting pattern of women. We saw the same thing in America, where even though stakes were so high for women, women either blindly followed the voting system or decided not to vote. I believe if youths and women, but more importantly, the black community, or respectfully, the African Canadian community and the Aboriginal people, if they exercise their voting right, I think their vote will definitely be counted. Were they well represented in the voting system? That's a big question mark, and my critical answer is no. When we look at the representation, we call on Premier-elect Doug Ford as a government of the people to make sure that his cabinet is very inclusive. Inclusivity is the order of the day. But these are a few of my calls to the Premier-elect. Number one, as a comic and comedian, I demand that the legislation is expedited to make comics and comedians to be declared official, legitimate artists, as it is one of the oldest form of edutainment. with all the accolades and decorations of funding through the Trillium or Ontario Art Council. That's the mandate for the people. Mental illness doesn't discriminate, and Premier-elect Doug Ford should know that. We demand and warrant that proper action is taken to deal with the misunderstood and discriminatory nature towards people with mental health. The American designer Kate Spade died by suicide this week, and we learned that a lot of people really loved her handbags, among them American First daughters. But what people did not know, that she was quietly going through mental health, which should be everybody's concern. We call on the Premier to make sure that dental, drug, pharmacare, and healthcare services as a whole becomes inclusive and respectful. Do not forget the tax of affordable housing. A house is not a home, but it is definitely a source of wellness, and health is wealth. Education and apprenticeship for the youth. As a businessman, you pronounce that Ontario is open for business. Bring in respectable paid apprenticeship program like those of Europe in order to make Ontario the rare mecca for innovation in Canada. Women's right. You are deemed and alleged and accused of having a condescending attitude towards the female gender. You can make a difference. Make gender inclusivity your mandate as we move forward. Make public transport very important, as you stand for, but more importantly, bring in an expedited, reasonable public auto insurance and personal home insurance to bring comfort in line to Quebecers and people in Manitoba, so that we get rid of these insane corporate greedy insurance policy in Ontario. Education and training is key. Do not overlook that. As we conclude, we call on all Ontarians, including the defeated, to work alongside, not to be envelope supporters, but real supporters that will demand inclusive change. And for the African Canadian community, do not take a backseat. Be part of the movement and make sure you are counted in the change under a blue zone from red. This is yours truly, Dr. Kokofele, with his PhD upside down from the University of Nothing Going On, bringing you his blue organic beef the day after in Ontario, Decision 2018. Stay well, stay blue.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials.